Hey guys, Coach Dan here. We're going to give you guys some powerful examples as to how beginner mistakes can actually extend into the advanced guys. So I've seen guys from the beginner stage all the way up make this particular mistake. So Draven will do his jab out, and when he goes to return that jab, it drops down and it focuses back up. So he's creating this kind of a looping action with it. So what I found for myself, sometimes I see guys like that, so when that comes out, I give it a little parry, and then when he goes to palm it down, I bring it down, bang, and I come right up. I actually allow him to actually follow his hand up. Okay, so big thing here, when this comes out, I want it straight out and straight right back. So even at that, if I connect with it, so when it comes out, I connect, he can bring it right back and pull it away from me. And all he needs to do is draw the elbows in. So as he jabs out, I come back in, he just draws the elbow in and takes the game away from me. Okay, another thing that I always see too is when these guys are throwing their hook punch. So a lot of them throw the hook and then they stay there kind of. So they want to bring that hook punch, they want to bring it out, and then they want to stop, and then they want to try to return it square. So as he's doing that, when that's coming out and it's coming back square, the whole head is exposed, the whole body's exposed, and it needs to be a continual loop. So just pretend that you got a big spoon and you're stirring up a big pot. So when he's bringing that out, he's going to bring it up, circle it around, and come right back to his head. Again, circle it around, right back to the head. As soon as he does that, he starts to close in this gap, and he covers the head way better. Because if they don't, and they come out square, all you have to do is make one simple slip. So he's going to throw that, I just slip under, bang, I got the body, I got the head. If he's bringing that in faster the other way, I'm going to actually get clipped by that elbow, especially being a shorter player. I always found that when I duck down, these guys will drop their elbow, bang, and you're always getting clipped in the head. So I don't suggest you do that. I've been hit many, many times that way. So a big thing when that hook punch is coming, watch where that elbow lands, and if he leaves it square like that, you're easy to come in then because he can't bring it, and then you go into it, okay? So what I find when this comes out to here, if it doesn't return really fast, it's also going to leave it open for kicks. Don't leave it that way, okay? So now, a big thing that I see when these guys are going to throw the rear hand is in a lot of cases, they want to throw this uppercut. They want to throw it from a mile away, and that's great, except they drop the hand and then they start to scoop it up. So when that hand is way back here, you feel like, oh, I got a lot of distance, I got a lot of room. You don't have that much distance, and these guys have a lead leg. So if that hand starts to drop down way too fast and they just lean back, one, you're never going to even come close to getting that, and they have that lead leg coming out. Okay, and that lead leg doesn't even have to come. I could be in here as he's coming out with that uppercut. I can come right back, just kick into the leg. I don't have to even worry about that. Okay, but the other thing is that I can easily catch it as it's coming in. I can just catch it here and feed straight off with my jab. And when I do that, it leaves this totally exposed. Then I come back down into the body. Okay, so when his uppercut is coming out, he doesn't want it to lead too far out. And if he does, he best be setting it up with something else. So if Draven is going to set it up, he can throw a jab first. Now, I can't really see. Let's assume that jab is pretty much right here. I don't really see that uppercut, and maybe I lean back a little bit, but he would have been moving in and throws that uppercut, bang. Then he's got everything covered, and it stays tight, and he didn't drop that hand to come away up. Okay? So those are your three main things that I see with a lot of these young guys that are out there. They're trying to throw that big uppercut from a mile away. They're not moving their heads correctly or anything. And again, for me, I always found myself running into that elbow. So always watch with that hook punch when it's coming around. If it's coming and you're in here nice and tight as it's coming around, make sure your head gets out of there. Don't leave your head stuck underneath. And remember, if he leaves it hanging up there, you've got all these shots. They're always going to be there. So I don't think that anybody should stay just in the bottom end of it. And I also don't think that you should stand too tall in this. So remember, when that jab hand comes out straight, goes back straight, nice and straight. Okay, follow us.